Hi, YouTube. Hey, live on YouTube. And I have a whole one, two whole viewers. Welcome. We live on YouTube. Yes, yes. I'll give it a second, see if we can get two more. Right? Oh, that's four. Two more. See if we get two more. Come on, we're gonna get two more. No, I didn't. This is a pop-up. So I didn't get the opportunity to do any kind of big promotion, invite a whole bunch of people or anything like that. So, I'm here and I have a little celebration for tonight. I have some celebrating to do. And listen, the two people who are here, thank you. I'm glad you're here. For anyone else that comes on later, I'm glad you came. But I'm here, and that's all that matters, right? Let me tell you what I'm celebrating. I came to my YouTube channel. I actually had, we all have a YouTube channel. If you have Gmail, you've got a YouTube account. If you got a Google account, you've got a YouTube channel. But what we use it for is what makes it a channel versus just, having an account. Well, I came here maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I was looking, and guess what? And I didn't even think about it because I'm normally on here looking at videos like everybody else. I'm getting information, I'm getting entertainment, and I go live. I do video, right? Not my favorite thing, but I do video. And Facebook is my hangout. That's my hangout. I don't really use this channel for much. So I come over here and I take a look. And you hear people, they talk about like they get the 10,000 subscribers, et cetera. Well, I don't promote this channel. And check it out. So I want to celebrate 10,000 subscribers at a future date. I couldn't believe I have 5, and like I was laughing. I said I have 5 whole subscribers. Oh, I got somebody else came on. 5 whole subscribers. Yes. And my assistant and I were talking, and we said, you know what? I'm going to celebrate my 5 subscribers. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you got to celebrate everything in life. You celebrate whatever you can find to celebrate. And I was excited because I didn't even know I had 1. So my 5 subscribers is a big deal, but this is the start because this isn't the last time that I'm going to be here. So I got to do this part for people who might see this video and don't know who I am. My name is Tosca Carroll, and I am the founder and the CEO of a company called Inner Wealth Concepts. And what exactly is Inner Wealth Concepts? Well, Inner Wealth Concepts was developed to disseminate information, mind-changing, life-shifting information. What we're focused on is building wealth beyond the money. Wealth beyond the money. Inner wealth. The wealth is an acronym and it stands for well-being, enlightenment, abundance, love, time, and health. And if you know, like I know, that is where you find true wealth. Your sense of well-being, your sense of purpose, your sense of connectedness, your self satisfaction that you have, that satisfaction you have in general with life, that thing we call peace, happiness, joy. That's a sense of well-being. Your enlightenment, when you feel spiritually connected and spiritually grounded. Now, a lot of people want to relate spirituality to, religion. It's not about religion because you can express or nurture or engage in your spirituality in too many different ways for spirituality itself to be just put into one box. We got to leave room for all manifestations of this goodness that we call, some people call it God, some people call it, they have a lot of names. But whatever it is, we all agree that there is one something that is greater than any one of us, right? So feeling connected to that power gives us a sense of, it's a spiritual confidence as we move through the world. It's bigger than the things that happen to us on a day-to-day basis. It's on all the little experiences that we have and all the personalities that we find and deal with. We're talking about spiritual connection, but the E in wealth, in inner wealth, is for enlightenment. So it's the constant growing, nurturing, and expansion spiritually, right? And then you have WEA, abundance. And once again, this abundance is not just focused on your finances. It definitely isn't, because you know what? Money comes, money goes. The millions come, the millions go. Whether you're working on your first million, whether you're working on 1,000, or you're working on your next 10 million, it can come, it can go. It leaves us with too much room for the fears and the fears to step in. So when we have that sense and we understand abundance, we're talking awareness of abundance, that there is no lack. There is no such thing as lack. It's all up here. You have plenty of everything that you need. You have enough of everything that you need. And no matter how much you have, there's always more. So, that sense and that fear of lack or losing is what kicks off greed, which kicks off a lot of the negativity that humans will engage in, because you're trying not to lose something that you think you deserve, that you think you own, and being afraid of not receiving something you think you deserve. All comes from this idea that there isn't enough. You cannot have it all. And I can name names, but I'm gonna leave our multi-billionaires who are trying to go to space to try to, find more, and leave them alone. We're gonna leave them alone, right? But we're gonna understand that there's no such thing as lack. So the abundance stands for an awareness of the lack of lack. And then, of course, WEAL, L is for love, and that's our relationships. Because the quality of your life will be determined by the quality of your relationships. And what do I mean by that? Have a bad day in your marriage, in your relationship. Have bad times with your children. Have a life where you can't, if suppose you have those experiences where you don't get along with anyone, you don't have people who love you, who trust you, who support you. And if you've never been in those shoes, imagine what that life feels like. If you've been in those shoes, you know what I'm talking about. What does that life feel like? Not to have people that you can connect to, good relationships, solid relationships with other people. And so the love in wealth, in inner wealth, the love is going to focus on relationships. And of course, the T is for time, the quality use of your time. Because you know what? Whereas time itself might be infinite, the amount of time we have is not. And how we use it makes a difference in the experience that we're going to have on this side of the dirt. How we use our time is going to make a difference. And if you lived your life as if tomorrow it might all end, and that's what people like to talk about, that if you live your life like tomorrow it might all end, hold on, and you knew it, what would you do different? Living just because, now let me live well because I never know when it might end. No, you don't worry about that. That's not going to worry you. I don't know when it's going, because when it ends, it's going to be over, and you don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's on the other side of death, right? But suppose you knew it was going to end. Is there anything that you would feel in your spirit that you wish you would have done? Anybody you wish you would have hugged? Anything you wish you would have accomplished? Any experience you wish you would have had? Have that experience now. Hug that person now. Say that thing now. Do that thing now. And even though it might not be able to be accomplished in this moment, if you die tomorrow, die going on your way there. That's what I say. So the use of time, suppose you mess around and live. Forget dying. Suppose you mess around and live. If you mess around and live and you see another 10 years, will you look back on today and have regrets for what you didn't do. So we want to focus on the productive, valuable, meaningful use of our time. And of course, the H stands for health. Without health, you can forget the rest of it. Without your health, the rest of it goes out the window. Without health, you're not able to experience this gift that you've been given called life, called today. You're not able to have a dream. You're not able to look back and have some memories and smile. You're not able to do anything. It could make you miserable. And for those of us who are dealing with health issues, what we do is we support the health that we have and not focus so much on the illness or the health challenge that we're faced with, but still focus on being as healthy as we can be, even in the midst of what some would consider to be devastating diagnoses. So that's what Inner Wealth focuses on. We'll be doing disseminating information, I said. So what we'll be doing that through podcasts, lives. I'll be back here. This is not a professional live. This is me sitting in front of my little table, talking to you. There's no production. There's no script. If it was a script, it was a pretty bad one, right? So there is no script. There's no production team behind me. I didn't have the makeup artist come in and get me ready, because I do believe in being, we become. Just come as you are. You come as you are. And if you can't come as you are, because it might get you arrested, because this is a channel that children might watch. But we come as we are as a person, right? So it was okay for me to show up like this today. Well, just fine, because this is my first time. I'm so happy. I want to see how this is going to turn out. And you guys are going to see it, because I will be transparent. I have a show, and the show is Conversations and Revelations. You'll see that through YouTube. And that's exactly what it's going to be. It's about convos and reveals. It's going to be fun, I hope. So I want to thank my 4 guests so far. I don't know how many views this will get in the end, but I want to thank my 4 guests. I don't know how long I'll leave it up, because I can't wait to look back on it, right? But I'm really glad. I'm here to celebrate being on YouTube, to celebrate that I have 5 subscribers. Hey, 4 people. I can't see who you are, because I don't know enough about YouTube yet to be able to see people. And if it's possible even to see who comes on like we do over at the other platform. But what I will say is, somewhere you can click and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you're not already subscribed, I have 5. Let's make it 9. Oh, we got 6 people now. Let's make it 11. Let's make it 12. Let's get to 10,000. Come on, people. So I really appreciate you guys being here. And I'm really glad to be able to be here. I look forward to what's coming up. And I hope you do too. So just stay tuned. Make sure that you click to turn on the notifications so you'll know when we're back. And let's see where we go. Let's change some lives. Let's change our own. And let's have some fun doing it. So you guys have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you are. And I'm going to see you on the next video, right? Thank you. Thank you for coming. Let's celebrate our first. It's done. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.